like anything else, you learn and you get good at it, you practice, and we're getting better, more effective, more efficient every day. And actually, in some ways, I think that it's easier for some people to testify and communicate with us because they don't have to actually drive to Olympia, and they can do it remotely. And we've had a lot of very involved testimony in our committees. We have over 30 people on one hearing and 16 in another. So I think people are getting access to us in different ways than previously, and some of the ways are actually even better. My new committee this year is public safety, and I'm on there because over this last interim summer, all the issues that came up in society about systemic racism and policing issues, and I got involved with the policing policy leadership team, and it was a natural movement onto the public safety committee, which deals with law enforcement and our public safety. And so we're working on a group of a number of bills that are trying to make our policing in this state more transparent and more accountable. We have a lot of, law enforcement is a very needed part of what we have to help protect our communities, but we want to make it so it's very transparent on how they function in being part of our community and taking care of our community. Yes, I am, and that's also a continuation from previously, having worked for the Forest Service for 30 years. Being in the Natural Resource and Rural Development Committee is a very natural thing because of my professional expertise, and I love working in there because of the great knowledge I bring to the committee and getting in depth on some of the things that happen in our fish and wildlife and forest management and all those issues that are very important to us for a healthy environment. And also in the area of climate change, how our forests help us in that area too. If we make sure they're in good and healthy and help prevent wildfires as much as possible as well. We had over 90 listening sessions with different folks for over the last 8 months. Each listening session over an hour and a half in time. And we really listened to everyone that we could get together on their issues in transportation, which affects all of us. We all use transportation in one mode or another. And so we wanted to really listen to define what people care about, what's the problems, what's working, what's not. And there's a team of 6 of us that did this, and we really listened. And then we put this package together on how to answer those questions, how to put it together and pay for it. And so, as one person said in the other day, they said, you really listened to the problem. We came up with a solution and a way to fund it that most people could understand, with a way that is tied to transportation nexus, so that we take funding from transportation to improve transportation and have that legitimacy. But there's a lot of work to do in transportation from every aspect of it. And so this is a big, bold package of $26 billion over 16 years. We're rolling it out, we're talking about it, letting everybody give us input, and negotiations will be coming as it works its way through the legislative process.